Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. My name's Super Steve and I'm bringing you another video again of Phasmophobia with a chronicle update. This update has been absolutely amazing. Like, I have not seen one bad thing about this shit from my experience. And the tiny little nitpick I would have to say is that when the ghost turned on a remote control at Tanglewood, it said light switch. I think that should be changed, but that's just a little nitpick. But everything else has been absolutely amazing. And if you've seen my other videos of this update, you've seen that I've had some crazy ghosts on this update already. Like, we've had a Goyo, a Rev in our last game, we've had a Myelin as well, a Poltergeist. We've had some crazy ghosts already and got some really crazy things. So if you haven't seen the other videos, go and check them out. Some really cool stuff that we got to see in there. So in this one, I thought, okay, I was going to do a farmhouse, but I thought, no, let's go to a large map. Because you see me play some small maps. We've done a medium map. We did Point Hope last time. But let's go and play on one of the largest maps of them all. Let's go to Sunny Meadows, which is one of my top favorite large maps. Well, is my favorite large map, which is Sunny Meadows. And I thought, let's upgrade our sound sensor down here. Our sound recording, should I say, sorry. But let's upgrade it to tier 3. And if we go over here to the sound recording, you can see there's like an extra item on here. So it's got like a dial thing on it as well. So I guess it's going to point in the direction that the sound's coming from. Where, like, you know, like the upgraded EMF on tier 3, you've got the arrow that points in the direction that it is. So maybe that's what this one's going to do, but everything else is kind of the same. You've got a display screen, you've got the range, and it's electronic, of course. So yeah, let's see what the tier 3 has to offer us. And if we get more money. Can you see the cabinet? You sure can. So over here, this is the cabinet. Looks like they've got rid of the bronze and silver apocalypse trophy. So yeah, it looks like once you get the gold, I think because most people just go straight for gold, because a lot of people don't go through the whole motion of trying to do it in order. But you can still do them in order if you want to, but yeah, they just got the gold and the trophy now. But as you can see, if you complete all your achievements in the Steam loadout or on your console, whatever you're playing on, you get all your achievements, they will show up in your lobby. So if you got them all, which I have, that when they first released these, that you can get these all done. And they fill up in your trophy. So yeah, that's really, really cool. And yeah, let's get going. See, like I said, we're going Sunny Meadows, and I'm playing on the same difficulty that you see me play on my other videos that I've literally put out of this update so far, which is professional. Professional settings. The only thing I have changed is that ghost change in rooms is usually on low on professional, but I've changed it to medium because if you don't know, the Banshee can now change ghost rooms where it never did before. So if we do get a Banshee, I want to see if we can experience it changing ghost room. So we've done that, apply, and let's go. Yeah, I do like how they filled up like the cabinets and stuff. It's really, really cool. We've arrived. Oh, look at that. So now we got the screens that no more going through. Oh, let me just open the cabinet door before this guy keeps talking in my ear. So what does happen now? So no more of that painful going through each camera. So now, like, you know, strolling through all the cameras. So now you can just click which camera you want to look into, and it seems like the only cameras, like these ones, you can actually zoom in. The actual cameras in the maps you can zoom in on, but the what's it called, the actual cameras you can place down in the map, you can't seem to zoom in, which is kind of a pain, to be honest. Like, I don't get why that's not a thing. Maybe it's something they will update in the future or change. But yeah, you can stroll down and look, and it actually says the names of the rooms that you're looking in as well. Because before, you see, like, it says kitchen. What you used to have to do, if you didn't know which room that was, you used to have to come over here, look on this map, and then you see the little right cameras that are placed around. That's the cameras that you're looking through. And if you can see up here, it's shining. You see that there's a white light shining out of that camera, and that's the one you're looking out of right now. So if we go to like another one, like the Mal ring, which is here, which is on the left-hand side. We go back over here. You can see that there's a little camera here as well. And there's a little beam of light that's shining down the hallway. So you can see the name of the ring, and yeah, also what you're looking at as well. So it looks like they've upgraded the fuse box. So the fuse box on the maps used to be really tiny. Look at it now. I've just noticed this. Looks like they've made it a lot bigger, so you can see which room the breaker's in if you have it turned on in the settings. So if you play amateur, intermediate, or professional, you can see where the fuse box is on the map. If you play Nightmare and higher, it is turned off by default, but you can change that obviously in the custom settings, so you can have it turned on if you want to. So yeah, you can use this to stroll through. And I didn't see an orb anywhere, but yeah, we do have that now. So as you can see, I came in with the upgraded tier 3 sound system. Look at this. Beep, beep. Oh, no little I like the tier 2, the little ghost emoji that shows up before you turn it on, but this one doesn't have that. But yeah, look at that. You got like, it looks like it's got the same thing as the EMF, the little dot in the middle with the arrow that's probably going to show up which direction there's sound. So if you go look at the tier 3, and if I turn that on, you see it's got the same little symbol, the little at the right on the right hand side, the little circle, the little dot. And if you look over here, this has got the little dot at the bottom as well. So I think it's got the same kind of arrow system that's going to happen here. And okay, let's go in and let's see what we can find. Yeah, I still don't think high score is useful because all the cameras are like in the hallway and the ghost can never be like normal. I guess like during the hunt it can be. But I think Sunny Meadows is much more effective. I don't think high school will become a good map, in my opinion. I mean, it used to be like quite scary. I mean, it still is scary and you can get lost. But how Phaz, like from when Phaz first came out, high school was set for Phaz in its time. But Phaz has changed so much since then that high school is just probably the most outdated. I mean, high school is the only map that has not gone any kind of change since Phasmo's been out. All the other maps have had some kind of change or a full change. High school is the only map that has not had one single change. It's stayed completely the same. I think the only thing what might have changed, actually I might stand corrected, I think the only thing what might have changed, they might have added in like the odd like cabinet or hiding spot that just sticks out, but it's not actually a hiding spot. But I might be wrong on that. Like back then I didn't really study high school too well, but over the years I got used to it more and more. But yeah, high school as far as I know is the only one that has not gone through not one single change. But when they finally do get around to making their own version of high school, I feel like it has the potential to overtake Sunny Meadows if they do it right. But then if they upgrade Sunny Meadows with some more items and equipment, then I guess Sunny Meadows could still be, well, in my eyes, the king of the large maps. Wait, can we record with the C? I believe so, yeah. I'll go back and check, but I'm pretty sure that it was. Bone room? Is this going to be where the bone is? Boney. You going to be in here? No. I think Sunny Meadows, actually, Sunny Meadows and Restricted might become the OP situation for the recording system, because I think you definitely can. I will check it out. But if you can record from the truck during a hunt, if you're playing with like friends or whatnot, then you're gonna get a pretty easier recording system with that, because you can just the ghost will be in the hallway most of the time, and you can just like get a recording. check out the back here. We got a bone in here. I've had a bone in here before. Like, I literally had a jawbone, like, right in this corner once. Which was a pain. Now, last time, before the update, I tried relighting these again, and they weren't working. So I don't know if somehow, by accident, they broke it again. I have to try it out later. And see if it works. Now, is this thing going to actually pick up background noise? No, I heard that sound and nothing happened, so... Okay, I guess not. You know, like the parabolic mic picks up, like, all the atmosphere noise? Get off the chair. Get off the chair, you donut. Okay. Nope. Right, this can be a known room. Wait, that's on the floor. This is the ghost room, I think. I just have breath. Yep. Okay, there we go. Boop, boop. That's the kind of stuff, like, once you play these maps enough, like, from time to time, like, you get used to what items are in the room. So when you notice something like a pencil that's normally not on the floor. Excuse me. Telling me to get out. Get out. Oh yeah, the sound is definitely a lot more, isn't it? That's really cool. Ghost telling me to get out. How rude. You threw something when I left. Are you going to be a shade, maybe? You turned off the breaker already. So you're not a jinn, because we definitely turned it on. Alright, let's go and turn the breaker on. I'm going to check our sanity and stuff. There we go. I'm gonna get some lights on as well. Right, sanity is actually okay. What's our objectives? Did we get anything new? Capture photo, okay, the EMF one, cleanse, and firelight. So that's like one of the newest ones, which is pretty cool. Stacy Smith. Let's go with... Let me take these down. Oops. I'm more likely to take the video cam with me a lot sooner now, just because you can get recordings with like ghost orbs and events. So the video cam has definitely come like a really high priority, hasn't it? I need to see how this works with the lower tier equipment as well. Like having a tier 1 cam and stuff. If you can even record with a tier 1. Oh, we got orbs. Record. Thank you. We got orbies. Let's mark that in. Leaves Banshee on the table, which would be pretty cool. We can get a Banshee. Stop that there. I think it just chucks something, right? Don't know what it chucked, but I'll try again later. That's fine. Any more sounds? Oh no, don't record, you donut. Okay, nothing yet. Let's go back. I keep calling the sound one recording, but it's not. I think it's because the tier 1 looks like an actual tape recorder that you record, like... I'm just thinking of it as like, you know, you record something, you're watching it, like, watching it back. But you're actually listening for, it's actually sound that we're listening for. Take that, and take that. Sanity is still okay. So that's good. Alright, nothing in the book. Let's check freezing. Freezing temps. Cool, we've been quite... Freezing temps seems to be quite on the mark tonight, which is really good to see. I wonder if they have done anything with that. There could be something in the notes, the massive long notes of lists that they put out. Are you here?
From behind.
Excuse me. Yeah! Gotcha. Okay, so it's going to be an Onryo and less Mimic. So Mimic will be, if we get UV, and then it's going to be a Mimic. So Mooman, Carl could be, could just be a time for Carl. Okay. I need to be careful because, because the Onryo can hunt at 60, which, if I remember rightly, when we walked into here, we was like 70%. Something came up then, but the ghost was a little bit away from us, I think. Alright. You're not going to get excited. Fair enough. I can understand. The game hyped you up and you're like, ah. But hey, you did get one before the update, so you know. It did make its presence known. Yeah, we're at 70, so we're still fine. Let's take salt. I'll take one of these. Actually, I won't take a candle just now. I'll take a crucifix. I need to get a picture of the EMF thing as well. So let's. Hey Ghost. How are you doing? Welcome. Okay. I'm gonna go drop this down. Drop that on there. Okay, let's get this ready to go. That too. Oh, come on, I missed that, you poo-poo. You gotta be so quick. There we go. Disturb salt. And I'm not seeing UV, so looks like we have a straight up Onryo. Yeah, Mooman, good job you didn't get excited. So yeah, no Mimic. You're about to play the new update? Nice. Is it good? Yeah, I love it. This is what I've been screaming for the past, like, ever since I mentioned that they're going to upgrade gameplay and photo system. I love how there's different sounds of laughter and whatever sound you get, depending what map you're on, there seems to be a different sound. Unless it's just we've just been lucky with the mixture of stuff. EMF readers, that gets that objective done. We do need to do a firelight though. Okay. Let's go and get some candles in now. Go and do that. Okay, so we're just about to get into Onryo hunt range because they can hunt at 60%. So we're gonna be a little bit careful here. Let's take one candle and a motion. I've got a smudge on me, so that's fine. So what do we need? What else do we need? We need 2 more photos. We need 3 more recordings and 1 more sound. So we can get a candle for the sound. We can get a recording of the motion sensor. Oh, we can get a photo of freezing temps, can't we? Do you mind turning on the light, please? I hope you're not on the verge of moving rooms, Mr. Ghost. Come here. No, the orb's still in here, so the ghosty is still here with us. Boop boop. Yeah, we got it. Okay. So once the ghost kind of stays near that, you just look at your updated game, and you're only missing like 2 ghosts that you've survived against. Oh, I missed it. Through one of the tags. There you go, object thrown. Beep, beep, beep. Hasn't really touched the door, has it? Because we could get that as well. Bum 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 bum. Oh wait, the orb's got. Wait, I've just noticed the orb's gone. That was its last thing it did before it decided to change room. I just noticed that. Oh, it's hunting. We got a hiding spot here. Oh, you've moved outside? Please no. No! You need like at least 2 or 3 seconds. But at least we got that done. Yeah, the orb's out here now. That's a pain. Is that a recording? No. Or did I just miss it? Yeah, it's just, oh, we need photos. Oh, I need to get photos as well. Now we could, I was going to take pills, but... Good job it didn't see me there. Kind of risky without a smudge a bit. Oh boy, here it comes. Luckily the tree blocks line of sight. Shouldn't be doing this without a smudge, really. The smartest move, Steve, would be to go and get a smudge. Or maybe some pills. Oh, he's hunting. I definitely really like... I think they've definitely improved... I think it'd definitely help, like, people who like to play in multiplayer games as well. Because it gives, you know, the bigger the group, like... The problem I have playing in massive groups in Phasmo is that there's, like, at least two of you. 2 of you's always got something to do, but the other 2... you really did not have anything to do. Like 3 was usually like the limit I would like to play with. 4, I always found like there's always one person that had nothing to do. But I feel like now there's a little bit more of a range to it. Like I think there's a little bit more to do if you like you can separate a few things, which is quite nice. I think that will help multiplayer a little bit. It definitely makes single play solo play more challenging because there's a lot more stuff you got to do by yourself. Oh, actually, let's see. As the ghost is outside, Moonman, you was asking about can we record? There's an orb. If I zoom in, can I? No, we can't. So it has to be by your own camera. So again, why have the zoom option? For these cameras, but not the cameras we bring in. That makes no sense to me. You know? That makes makes no sense. Because the only map that really benefits is like Sunny Meadows. Every other camera, any other map doesn't really benefit you. I mean, the odd room here and there, like, I mean, it helps if there's a ghost hunting. You got a friend in the truck that's trying to look at the ghost blinking and stuff like that. But for this recording point of view, that doesn't help, does it? I'm gonna put this one there. Or is it because we've already got the orb? Because it's not coming up with an option for me to record again. So maybe it does. We're gonna have to. I mean, maybe. No. Yeah, to get the salt, to get the recording of the salt, you have to literally be ready as soon as it walks through the salt. Like, you got to be so quick. It makes sense, actually. It does actually make a lot of sense why you have to get recording of salt and not a photo, because like anyone could just get, you know, if you know, in real life situation, anyone could just get their shoe and like just put a footprint in the flipping salt and say someone's walked through it. But if you're recording it, you can see clear as day that no one is. Okay, disturbed salt. There we go. Why is it a failure of 1? Is salt like the lowest amount of money picture now? I hear you. Hello. Don't disappear. I'm not even near you to disappear. Interaction. We got the 5. Alright, all we need now is photos. Photos. You find on the easiest dinner, you're having pizza and garlic bread, nice. Pizza makes it easy, right? Very easy to do. Right, photos. What can we do with photos? Ghost photo is... Oh, we've got a ghost photo. What else can we do for photos? So we can get something being chucked, maybe. See, that's what's not clicking in my head right now. That's what I'm having trouble separating. The recording system I've got down with. It's like, what can we actually take photos now? Because it's very limited. No, that's a recording now. That's a recording. That's recording only now. You can get a photo of UV, but we don't have a UV ghost, so that doesn't help. With that one. So we can get something being thrown. We can do that. Let's take another this. Oh yeah, cruci we can. But I've just bloody took pills. Actually no. We can still get it to hunt. Just get it to blow out the right amount of candles, and it will attempt to hunt, wouldn't it? We can do that. Beep. Okay, it's still out there. Oh yeah, you know when you was asking about the motion sensors yesterday? So you see when it's red, that's when the ghost is not in the circle that it's walking in. As soon as the ghost walks into the circle, it glows green, and then you hear the sound of it as well. Yeah, we got the EMF. Oh, I know I can get freezing temps photo. That's one. Let's go and do that. I'm going to grab the EMF. Not the EMF, the freezing temps thing. I don't know what candle number we're on to, so... I don't know what we're up to with it trying to hunt now, so... It's going to be interesting. So tier 3, so here's a little trick guys, and none of you know this already. With the tier 3 crucifix, you can't do a proper Onryo test because the crucifix has a bigger range than the candle. So if you have an Onryo and it hunts outside the candle range, it can still hunt near a candle because it's just out the range of a candle, but it can still get the crucifix. With tier 2 and tier 1, you can place a crucifix next to a candle, and you know if it's an Onryo or not. So, but what you can do to help you with this, with tier 3, put a motion sensor down next to the candle. So with a tier 3, so if the ghost is, if the ghost walks in this and it, well, does that, you know it's right near you when it's done it. Or what you could do is pull it out the range. Don't touch me, I like my sanity. Right, let's go and get the Wait, because that's still showing freezing temps, will that still work? Yeah, freezing temperatures. There we go. Flipping hell. Actually, I need it to blow out candles because I need it to hunt so we can get maybe a crucifix burn. So yeah, so what you could do is move this like there, and if this goes off back here, like if the motion sensor's pointing this way and the crucifix burns, but the candle's still there, that could that can make you hint that it could be an Onryo if you got a test for it. But I usually like placing next to the candle because for it to reach the candle, it has to be within 2 meters range. See, it just went off. Yeah, it's literally like playing the game again for the very first time. You just got to learn all the ropes again, basically. Which is really, really fun, because it is a lot to take in. But it's really, really cool. This was so needed on so many levels. And this is like this is what I wanted for like years and years, was like them to redo the photo system, take away the cheesiness of, you know, we was all guilty of it, the salt and all that lot, give the variety of stuff, give more things for players to do, with with a lot more stuff being added here and there. It's just, yeah, this is amazing. This is really good. I think one of my favourite things is seeing stuff about to be thrown as well, because it levitates for a bit and then it gets chucked. So the motion sensors give us an idea as well whereabouts it is. So yeah, look again. So you know when I was talking about the spirit box situation, even in a room like this, look how, so I've got a motion sensor there and a motion sensor over there. Just look how quickly a ghost can move from one location to another location. So, again, I'm not going to go into big detail because you guys probably, a lot of you that are proper regulars have probably heard enough of this. But I have to say it all the time because, again, I like to teach. And also, it's one of the biggest mistakes that I see is that people will really give them the tier 1, tier 2 spirit box a hard time because they think as long as you're in the ghost room, you should get an automatically response, and that is not true. Basically, how the spirit box works is that you and the ghost have to be in it. Just because it's the ghost room doesn't mean the ghost is standing right next to you every time you're about to speak to it. So the moment you speak to it on the spirit box, literally like 2 seconds afterwards, the ghost could be already like halfway over here on this side of the room. So it doesn't matter which spirit box you have. If you're not near the ghost at the time that you're trying it, you're not going to get a reading. It's just not going to happen. I wonder. Hold on, I want to try something. This is a spirit box ghost, right? Yeah. You can get a picture of freezing temps. You can get a picture of ghost. You can get a picture of ghostwriting, which has always been a thing. Freezing temps is now a thing on the thing. If the ghost talks down this, is that a photo? Are you here?
An elderly victim.
Probably not. No, it's not. Because how would you prove that, I guess? But it was worth a try. It was worth a try. So the ghost is over there walking this way. Because the motion sensor pointed that direction last time, so it's probably stopped here or maybe over here somewhere. Is that a photo? I guess you can't prove that? Yeah, I thought so. Like, you can't prove that that got moved or you did it on your own, so that would be a recording. Right, if I can get it to burn a crucifix, we can get a picture of that and then we can get out. Or unless we go looking for the bone, which we could also do. Let's go and check the few rooms over here. It won't take too long to do. Hi, Teddy. Now I'm going to go with classroom 3 and 4. Not classroom, I'm thinking of bloody high school. Come on, Bone, be in here. No, bathroom maybe? Or maybe the room we had it in yesterday. Which was in there. We had it in here last time. Will it be again? No, usually I pick these up because sometimes the bone has spawned underneath those items. Check in here. Yeah, this book pile over here, I've had like that really skinny bone you can get, and the jawbone spawn like right in the months of all this, and it's been very difficult to see. If you notice, there's like a gap in the floor there, between the wall and the and the ground. A tiny gap. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna say this one, and I think that's the room with the bathtub in. I'm gonna say for the bone. Yep, there we go, bone. We can get that. And we got the bone. Pick it up. That's a perfect game. Let's get out of here. How about that, guys? What's the ghost? Onryo. So, no mimic, I'm afraid. Oh yeah, or Mooman. I did try it. I don't know if it's because we've got orbs already, but usually it lets you take multiple things anyway. But it doesn't seem to let me record stuff happening from these cameras. So yeah. Might have to wait to get another situation to find out. Maybe we could be missing something here, but yeah, it don't seem to be on these. But yeah, I don't see it being a thing unless it is, because this is like the only map these cameras actually come in really handy for. Every other camera's like just facing out into the street, and high school every camera's like just in the hallway, apart from the gym, obviously. But yeah, we have to see. Let's listen to the sounds one more time. I like how there's different sounds on different maps at the moment. Get out. That one was spooky. I'm going to blow out a candle there. Alright, let's go. Unreal.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for
Yeah,
you.
the Get Out one's really cool, isn't it? It's so good. And there we go. There we go, guys. Again, we've got a perfect game, Sunny Meadows. I'm getting a little bit better. Like, obviously, it's going to be adjustment for everyone, because especially for me, playing this game for like coming up to 5 years now, like taking pictures of everything all the time is just a natural instinct for me. So changing out of that and getting a bit of variety, it's going to be a bit of time to get used to, obviously. But yeah, it's really fun. And the stuff to record with and getting the sound I've picked up on, that's kind of stuck on my head, and I think I'm getting used to that already. It's just trying to remember what we can actually get photos of now that I think I'm struggling with. So yeah, it's kind of switched around. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for checking this out if you've been watching this back on YouTube. So yeah, until then, take care YouTube. See you later. Bye. Bye bye.